The Super Bowl MVP voting, well, it's pretty terrible. Before the ballots are even tabulated, the results are all too predictable. There's a fair possibility that the Super Bowl MVP will be called Brady, Manning, or Montana 20% of the time to date. You can bet your bottom dollar that he'll be a quarterback at 56%. You know that he'll have gone to a college football factory at about 71%. And you can also bet that he'll be on the offensive side of the ball 82% of the time. To be sure, the NFL is an offense-oriented product. However, if you watch the Super Bowl in recent years, you'll know that the guys in the middle get more attention than the ones on defense, and this MVP thing is no exception. Here are some guys that should call for a recount, the worst Super Bowl MVP snubs of all time. At number 10, Willie Davis. Willie Davis was solid in the middle of two Super Bowl MVP performances in a row. Davis made a greater influence as the driving force behind a defense that caused 3 turnovers and held the most explosive AFL offense to 1 meaningful touchdown. At number 9, Dan Ross. Montana, with 157 yards passing and 1 score, received a wonderful farewell gift from the Pontiac Silverdome. Ross had established the Super Bowl record since broken for pass receptions in a game which had gone unnoticed. They're still the most at the tight end position. Oh, and he also scored 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter to put the Bengals back in the game. At number 8, Ben Roethlisberger. Santonio Holmes dropped a likely touchdown pass 6 seconds before his double toe tap in the end zone. Undaunted, Roethlisberger quickly threaded the game-winning pass to cap an 88-yard march. When John Elway achieved this, the drive was named after him, but Roethlisberger does not receive the same recognition. At number 7, Rodney Harrison. While Tom Brady, with 236 yards and 2 touchdowns, put forth a solid performance, Harrison was completely out of his mind. How could the voters have outlooked this? At number 6, Tai Law. Essentially, Tom Brady was given the trophy based on a single game-winning drive. Prior to that, he'd only thrown for 92 yards and 1 touchdown. Law, on the other hand, was the best player on the field. His pick 6 not only calmed down a youthful team in the 2nd quarter, but it also gave a lead that held up the rest of the way. At number 5, Super Bowl III's Matt Snell. Namath talked a good game before the game, but Snell delivered on the field, while Broadway Joe, with 206 yards and no touchdowns, served as a glorified game manager. Snell and the offensive line were the hammers that controlled the clock and the game. At number 4, Justin Tuck. Eli Manning was good but not outstanding, with 296 yards and 1 touchdown. Tuck and the Giants' defense were outstanding. You were aware that the mighty Patriots failed to score a single point in the final 26 minutes, right? At number 3, Justin Tuck once again. Hey, you know what? We're pleased for Eli Manning. He beat the Patriots twice. However, everybody who witnessed the game knows that the Giants' defense was responsible for the surprise victory. Specifically, a Tuck-inspired pass rush that never let Tom Brady and the 16-0 Patriots relax. At number 2, James White. Did the voters have their oil changed while the game was going on? Seriously, how could White not have been the game's MVP? In the final 5 minutes, he scored the tying and game-winning touchdowns. He also broke the Super Bowl record for most pass receptions in a game by a running back. Instead, Tom Brady, with 466 yards on 62 attempts, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, received the accolade. And at number 1, Max McGee. It was a miracle that McGee, at 34 years old, could even get up for this one. He was allegedly hungover from the previous night and morning. When he was thrust into action early on in the game, the second stringer played the game of his life. How could something like that go unnoticed? Well guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Upper Echelon Sports, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. We'll see you guys next time.